morning, Village School, and welcome to today's live newscast.
Your newscasters are Charles from Mrs. Barone's class
and also Zach from Mrs. Barone's class.
Today is Monday, February 9th, 2009. It is a day 2.
Our character education thought of the day is, if someone looks sad, try and cheer them up.
And now for the weather, brought to you by WeatherBug. Today is expected to be sunny. The current temperature is 28 degrees Fahrenheit. The high is expected to be 48 degrees Fahrenheit. The low this evening will be 28 degrees Fahrenheit. Tomorrow is expected to be mostly cloudy. Here is a fun weather fact. On this day in 1934, we hit a record low of negative 15 degrees.
There will be outdoor recess today. Today's lunch will be breaded chicken patty on a bun with lettuce and tomato.
At this time, please stand for the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now we will play the classroom close-up video that aired over the weekend. It was a great honor for VES to be featured on this show, and it could not have been done without the help and support of everyone in this building. Great job, VES. This is Zach signing off.
And Charles signing off.
Today's live newscast.
It's just amazing that children with just a couple practice sessions feel the confidence to get in front of their peers and do this each and every day.
Have a phenomenal Friday.
Hello and welcome to Classroom Close-Up New Jersey, your lens on innovative education in our public schools. I'm your host, Barbara Kishishian. In many places around the globe, young people are deeply immersed in the new media culture. It's the world we live in now, so let's consider the potential. There are so many opportunities for educators to bring digital tools into the collaborative learning process. On this episode of Classroom Close-Up, we'll focus on how media is enhancing hands-on learning. And later in the show, a video conferencing experience that's designed to introduce students to contemporary issues in the world outside the classroom. But first, fourth graders broadcast their own news program. This is VES News.
Good morning, Village School, and welcome to today's live newscast.
The day could not start at Village Elementary School without the morning news, weather, and sports.
Our character education thought of the day is show you are trustworthy in the classroom.
VES News was the brainchild of computer resource teacher Jim Dolan. There's a TV in every classroom here. That got Dolan thinking. Live TV, daily announcements, and VES News was born.
Have a wondrous Wednesday.
Fourth graders staffed the newscast on and off camera. They broadcast the character education thought for the day, the flag salute, and sports. It's fun and educational.
We have our engineers that run the program, so they're learning how to use PowerPoint, which they also learn in computer class, but now it's used for a different purpose. They're controlling what everyone in the classroom sees as far as pictures, slides, sound effects. As far as the broadcasters, they are involved somewhat in the script, so they are learning script development, also timing. They're learning how to communicate with an audience.
Well, I was basically doing the volume, like how people hear it, because if I didn't do it, then nobody would hear what they were saying, and basically I'd just be like watching a movie with no sound.
I went on PowerPoint to make all the slides, and I showed the ending credits, the introduction, the weather, and all the extra things. You have to know how to be on time, because time just comes down to the most important thing. And for most things that I have to be after Joe in things, he has to do it first, and I have to do it second. Sometimes I'll get a bit nervous because my mom said that if some parts I talk a bit fast on and you don't want to talk fast, a lot of times I get nervous about those parts.
I think the greatest impact I've seen is there have been students who have signed up to be broadcasters. And the impact that I've seen is that they has brought them out of their shells.
I'm not surprised because our teachers are really strong teachers and we encourage leadership opportunities throughout the day in so many ways. And Mr. Dolan is very creative and very supportive of the children. And we have such a team environment at Village School that everybody contributes in some way.
The PTA provided financial help to VES News to purchase the equipment. One of the students' moms made the VES News banner, and classroom teachers helped coordinate student schedules.
All right, before we get to the practice...
And when the anchor teams change, Jim Dolan rehearses the new team until they're comfortable with the format and the script.
Now we're going to pause and wait. Okay? Mr. Hanninger is usually here saying the flag salute. Sometimes your parents may be here. They'll be saying it, so when they end, you'll know, and then we're still going to wait. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Parents can watch the news on the school's website and on local cable channel 14. There's also a news blog. Family and friends from around the country and the world can watch the newscast and post comments on the blog. That's especially important to students from other countries.
I've also seen children who did not speak a word of English. They came to our country or from a different place, and within a year, they'll come as third graders. As fourth graders, they're on the news. I think to me that's amazing, that the children can have that turnaround, have the confidence to just learn a second language within a year and now be on our news program.
Every fourth grader has a chance to be part of the newscast, and teachers say that's brought them together in and out of the classroom. Having seen the students at work, I had to ask, are there future broadcast journalists here?
I think I might like to be a news anchor for maybe sports or something.
I wouldn't mind doing it, but at the same time my dad kind of wants me to become a greenhouse manager, so I'm not too sure.
I don't know. Maybe I'm a kid and I don't really know. I'm not sure.
Okay, maybe it is too soon to decide. For now, the VES News crew is content to provide a good morning newscast for their school, family, and friends.
Good job, guys. Great broadcast.
Now, if the VES News team continues toward careers in broadcasting, don't be surprised to see them reporting the 6 o'clock network news, where you're likely to see stories with global impact.
This is Zach signing off.
And Charles signing off.
Join us tomorrow for another edition of VES News.
Have a magnificent Monday.